Hi, this is Mo, and this is 3 ways to start working out from scratch. The first is just to start moving without weights. A lot of times, I find the mistake is that people don't realize that they have to move well without weights before you can move well with weights. And what I mean by that is, if you want to squat heavy duty weights, if you cannot do a squat without weights, you cannot do a squat with weights, right? And I know that sounds logical, but it's something that I don't think is intuitive to a lot of people coming into things like personal training. A lot of people can't squat below parallel. What that means is people can't squat below their knee height. So, people need to just work on that, right? Like things with your own body weight. Do push-ups, do things that you can really get connected with your body, because a lot of times fitness is about getting connected with your body, and if you're not connected with your body, then you're not going to be able to do all these things that are pretty risky. Anytime you load with weights, that movement becomes riskier, it becomes more complicated, right? So you got to start from the beginning, which is just moving without weights. And a lot of times I feel like people can do that on their own already, because even in high school PE, you've learned so many things. Most people have done things like jumping jacks and squats and push-ups, right? Leg raises, so lunges. So people have done a lot of this stuff with your own body weight, and people should just really start there. And then from there, then you can make get into a good groove, get connected with your body, and then you can start exploring other things. But until then, your body weight is more than enough. I've always said, there's people who get ripped in a 10 by 10 jail cell, right, without any weights. So there's this whole way that you can actually work out without anything at all. So I think that you shouldn't buy into just a lot of the commercial stuff where, like, oh, you need this, you need that, you need this. I feel like people just need to buy less stuff and just start moving with their own body weight, and people will be surprised. And I also said, like, if you just envision your own goals, right? What you want. If you just envision your strength goals, your physique goals, any of that, ask yourself, can that person, right, who achieved those goals, can they do 20 push-ups? And if they can, then you just start there. You don't need to, you don't need to start with all these other things. If you can just start with what you say, hey, like, yes, that person can definitely do like 20 push-ups easy, then start doing push-ups. Because let's just say if your goal is to be able to bench press your own body weight, you're not bench pressing your own body weight if you can't, do a couple of really good push-ups, right? So just start there. So that's number one. Number two is you gotta put the workout on your schedule. Putting the workout on your schedule is key. You got to protect that time, because consistency is a huge problem in getting people just started working out. And when it comes to putting it on your schedule, you don't have to do anything fancy. You could just sit down and start stretching, because I'm telling you, the wheels will turn. Like I just said about high school PE, and you're gonna remember a lot of stuff that you used to do. Just start doing something, because what's going to happen is that you're going to get into a routine of protecting that time. Even if you just stretch for the whole 30 minutes that you put on your calendar, that's okay too, because you get used to doing that, and you're going to add a little bit, add a little bit, add a little bit of something else. Yes, later on outside your scheduled workout time, you can Google different workouts. There's hundreds of thousands of different articles and YouTube videos and Instagram, this and that, for fitness. So you'll find other stuff. But the important thing is that you just protect your workout time and start doing it. And if that doesn't work, what you can do is just link it with something that you do every day. So let's just say you brush your teeth every day. Okay? Then before you brush your teeth, just do some squats or do some push-ups, or do something that you say before you brush your teeth, you're going to do 20 squats. Okay? So that's every day. That's what, 40, right? Brush your teeth morning, night, right? So by the end of the week, you got hundreds of squats that you didn't do before, right? So what you got to do is just get something going, keep it consistent, and then that's how you develop the habit of working out. Okay, and then that's how that grows. It's not going to be perfect in the beginning. You just have to start doing something consistently. Next is don't have your phone. A lot of people have their phone, and that is like Pandora's box into like non working out. Okay, so don't have your phone. If you put 30 minutes on your schedule for working out, like you'll work out for like 5 minutes, and the rest is just like emails and Instagram, and like you're gonna be watching videos on working out and not working out. Okay. Working out is a physical thing. You just got to do it. And the phone is like the worst way to pull you out of that. By default, personal training sessions and group fitness classes, prevent you from having your phone. And, you could just protect yourself from that, right? Because all it is just being focused in what you're doing. So even if it's for music, I get it. A lot of times people use their phone for music. Just be silent for 30 minutes, okay? Especially in the beginning. I'm not saying forever, but like in the beginning, until you develop the habit, just don't have your phone on you, okay? So, and if you really need, a workout because you're like, I really don't know what to do right now, I'm gonna work out, then, alternate between 10 push ups and 20 squats, for 20 minutes right now. Just keep alternating back and forth with that, and then do 100 jumping jacks after the 20 minutes, and then do 5 minutes of stretching or whatever else time that you have. There you go. That's your workout. So you don't need your phone out, right? So I think that if you just do those three, it'll help you start working out from scratch and develop the correct habits and really connection with your body that you need before, getting into more of the complicated stuff. I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.